New release alert from Olight. It's the Warrior Ultra. Let's check this thing out. Now, one of the coolest things, in my opinion, flip that box over and look at that lifetime warranty symbol right there. Now, the quality of the box and the packaging itself just kind of confirms that you've bought a high-end product. You could just tell by the way it feels and that it's built that there's something special inside. Now, you can go ahead and you can see that the flashlight itself also has a protective covering, but has an absolute gorgeous finish to it that's just flawless. Now, the flashlight feels really good in your hand. The quality of the material is amazing. So this is the exclusive OAL material developed by Olight. It's light like normal aluminum, but almost 2 times harder than 6061 and stronger than titanium. It's really, you could tell, built to last. It's got the nice Olight engraving in the front. The knurling on the handle feels great. And also, it has the built-in switch slash sensor. So it shows you your remaining battery life and then what light mode you're on. Now you'll notice also at the tip of this flashlight, there's also a serrated edge made for glass breaking or protection if need be. The Warrior Ultra is also equipped with this hat brim clip. It takes a good amount of effort to pop that off of there, but you can use it to attach that to the brim of your hat to hold your light, or you can attach it right to your belt itself. Now we're going to go ahead and pop the battery out of this thing so we can charge it. This thing is equipped with a 5,000 milliamp battery that can provide up to 55 days runtime if the light is used in the moonlight mode. You can see that there's a nice seal or gasket keeping it waterproof or slobber proof if you're one of those people like me that likes to stick the flashlight in your mouth and hold it with your teeth while you work. I do like the quick startup instructions on the inside. It says right there to read me. And as you pull out all of the charging cable stuff, which is what they're guiding you to do, they tell you to open. As you get the box open, all the packing material feels really, really high end, like really good quality stuff. They give you a deeper instruction manual and some safety warnings on the inside. Peruse at your own pleasure. So you'll see right here, it has a super strong magnet base for a charge cord. That is just going to use one of your regular charge blocks. It attaches there pretty firmly, just like all the other Olights I have, especially the ones on my Pew Pew devices. So just grab yourself a charger block and plug that thing in. Now, it's going to take us about 5 hours of initial charging to get this thing fully charged and ready to go. You will notice it also has this awesome holder. On the inside, the felt is super soft and durable. The canvas material on the outside will prove to you that, man, this thing's going to last you a long time. They have that little protective strap over the front buckle so you don't accidentally undo it, and a nice positive locking snap as you put it over your belt. If you want to hang it from a carabiner in a tent, feel free to go ahead. So here you can see we've gone ahead and we've grabbed the USB charge block and we plug in the cable. Now again, the base on this thing has a super strong magnet. So you'll see as we get close, it snaps itself positively into place. You don't have to fumble around with it. Again, one of the nice parts, look at the red light on the back. Let you know that it's going to need to charge. It takes about 5 hours to fully charge, and when you're all done, you get that nice green indicator. How cool is that? Now, this is actually an intelligent flashlight that can be programmed. From the main switch, when you touch it the first time, you're going to notice the battery life LEDs on the side. And on the left-hand side, it's going to show you what luminosity you're on, whether it's moonlight, low, medium, high, or turbo mode. By using this switch and also the end switch, which I will show you in a second, you can go ahead and program whether you're going to turn off the proximity sensor, whether you're going to have turbo mode by the end switch or by the main switch. The directions can be a little confusing, so I encourage you guys to play around with the light, try and figure out the directions, or you can just kind of watch the little mini tutorial as I take this thing outside and play around with it. I can show you kind of how to get into the different modes, but you can set that up to use a lot of pressure to have it strobe or just a little bit of pressure, and then that would turn on the turbo in the back. But I like mine to double click this main switch, and then that gives me my turbo mode.
Now, should you have forgotten you left your flashlight on, this flashlight also has a built-in safety sensor to prevent it from overheating.
Now we're going to take our Warrior Ultra outside for a test. We're going to start by holding in the main switch, and it's going to turn it on moonlight mode. It won't be very bright. It's only 1 lumen, but it'll last you 55 days. I really wish I could put that to the test, but I didn't have enough time. So from 3-4 feet away, it's just enough at that 1 lumen to illuminate your subject. So that's rationing light, maybe something in a tent while you're out camping. Click the light again. Now we're in low. You can see it's a good bit brighter, but that's only 15 lumens, would last you 130 hours now worth of runtime. But that is your normal convenience store type of flashlight. Something you'd keep on your keychain, illuminates where you need to go, illuminate where you're going to put your car key if you don't have keyless fob, stuff like that. Now we're going to go ahead and hold it. We're going to click it up one more into medium. Now medium is 200 lumens and would last you 13 hours. This is a pretty decent light, and from 15 to 20 feet away really starts to illuminate your subjects for you well, and you can see a good distance away from you. We go ahead and hold it in a little bit more. You're going to get you up to the third bar, which is going to be high. Now this is 800 lumens and will last you 168 minutes of runtime. You're really looking at a good 50 yards worth of distance, and everything is super bright. Now you're going to note in both the medium and the high setting, the proximity sensor is enabled. Because it's so bright, as you get close to that subject, it could be blinding. Now it's a smart flashlight, so you could turn that on or off if you wish. Now we kick into turbo mode, which is the 2500 lumens of illumination that could last you potentially up to 162 minutes. So bright, it illuminates everything around you. You can actually go spot deer with how bright this light is. And don't forget, smart flashlights on the backside. You can hit that end switch like the way I have mine programmed, and you'll see the strobe kick in here. So you have moonlight, low, medium, high, turbo, and let's not forget that really cool strobe light. So let's take a look at some real world applications where I would use this. I travel a lot with my RV and my trailer going to different airplane flying events. It is not uncommon to need to get to materials in your trailer at night when you want to do repairs because you don't want to miss out on activities during the day. So very often we store away like chipmunks all of our little parts and pieces to get into, and you got to do repairs at night under a flashlight, a lamp, something of some kind. So it's often hard to find a good trusty flashlight. So now that we have a holder, we got a good quality Olight, this thing will be going with us everywhere. So we can get into these nuts and bolts bins. We could see really well to get our small pieces to make those repairs. So here you can see, lights up the inside of the trailer really well. If you've noticed, the proximity sensor kicked in a couple times and it changed the beam of the light for me so I can still see. That way I'm not being blinded. Now, there's a lot of times as we're doing assembly of planes down in the layer, as you can see there, a good quality flashlight comes in really handy to be able to see down in those dark, tight spots to get to certain things to do work. So, as always, that saliva O-ring at the end of the flashlight definitely will come in handy. Just general use around the house will be another good application for a light like this. You need something bright to light up the areas that you're going to be walking or working in. So this is around our pool area where we run a lot of extension cords over to the camper to keep things charged up. Sometimes you get rainstorms and it winds up popping GFI breakers and stuff like that. So often we have to trek all the way outside in the dark. They're not well lit areas, so a good quality flashlight will come in handy.
All right, guys, and there you have it. That is my review of the brand new Olight Warrior Ultra. So this thing is a super high quality, super bright light. It's going to be a great addition for the shop, for at home, and especially the airplane field where we're really going to need this thing. So if you're interested in a good quality LED light like I am, look no further than Olight. So down in the description below, and we'll pin it in the comments as well, do me a favor, there's a very specific product link and also the homepage link. Go over there, use my links. It helps us out a lot as we do reviews like this, gets us a super small commission, but it's definitely worth it. If you're going to go over there and purchase yourself one of these, do me a favor and use that link. With that being said, in return, I'm going to give you a code. JPC10 is going to save you 10% on your next Olight purchase. So go ahead and use that code. Hop on over there to the links. Pick yourself up a super high quality Olight, whether it's the Warrior Ultra or anything others. We use quite a few of their products, the minis, some of them on our Pew Pew devices, things like that. But if you're tired of the LED plethora of junk like I am, look no further, my friends. Do me a favor, head on over there, check them out. Again, I'm Brendan. This is my Just Plain Crazy YouTube channel. I appreciate you for stopping in. I'm going to wish all of you happy flights. Peace out.